So this is where we're at. This section over here is keep, not organized, but keep. This section over here, again, not organized, but it's a keep. This section, maybe not these boxes here, but this, all this, I have to dig through and find out what's trash, like individual items in each box, except for this big box right here. This is all trash already. I have to go through every single individual item and honestly ask myself if it's trash or not. And that is the truck I'm going to throw everything in. That is trash. So I could just drive it down to the corner to where the trash bins are going to be this weekend. So, see how everything worked out? Yeah. I'm just going to start setting things up, because if I just sit here and stare at everything, I am going to, well, that'll be the day. Just sitting here and stare at everything. All right, give me a minute. I just wanted to say that it worked. That, like, it's recording audio and charging at the same time. Obviously not the mic, but like You get it right. The phone is charging, and I'm going to use this mic to record the birds. That way, if I have something I want to say, I don't know how far away I can put it. Um, but if I have something I want to say, like I have better conversations in my head while I'm cleaning than I do when I'm tired and I forgot what was the point of the conversation. That's why yesterday's recording was just a bunch of rambling. Um, I think I know where I'm going to put this. So give me a second here. I'm sure in the video I'm like already a million miles away, but okay. So I'm going to put this between the cars, and hopefully you can still get the birds, but there doesn't seem to be too many birds out today, so we'll see how this works out. This, in fact, did not record well. Well, it didn't record the birds, it just recorded all of the other noises. Hi, this is Perished Garden, and welcome to my 9 to 5, where I need to give an apology because I did not want this to be a Monday video. I was hoping it'd come out Saturday night at the latest. I was too tired. I didn't want to talk. But I did get to edit all this, so thankfully today I didn't have to mess with that because it was a lot to go through and to cut and, adjust. But here we are. Also, I did add the birds that I've been adding. It's an old recording of birds. It sounds nice, but where I had placed the mic did not catch the birds. That's it. That was the main problem. I should have put it on the tree. I don't know what the distance is, like the range of this thing. I've got to read, which I clearly don't do because apparently I can use this in many ways. I didn't know. I'm sure the paper says what it can do, and I'm sure the paper says what the range is. Not that I've read the paper. Look at me. I don't read. What a surprise. Anyways, this is the last day in the garage. This was Friday. A lot. Like, I finished. Spoiler alert, I finished. So there's a lot to go through. Of course, somewhere in the middle, I pressed pause and I never hit record. So it does like jump from a mess to not so much of a mess. But you get the idea. I'm just going through every single thing, trying to figure out where to put it. Like, once I'm done looking at the box and it's done, I still have to figure out where to put that box. That space behind me there is running out of space. It's got limited locations. Thankfully, Friday wasn't all that windy, but I didn't take anything out of the garage Friday. Unless it was trash. And then it stayed out. But yeah, there's just like a lot of little things. There was like some notes from my kids that I read. They were cute. It was fun going down memory lane. I found more dolls for my daughter's dollhouse that I need to either give away or put up for sale. What else?
A lot of little tedious things. It was good to go through everything. Let's just say I didn't throw anything away. I did, thankfully, I did. Um, but now I know what I have, what kind of different piles I have to make, what kind of different, sections, I guess you could say, are going to be available. It's just a lot of stuff, a lot of things. So like I said, this is the end for the garage for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to give myself a little break from the garage. I need to come back into the house, mop, dishes, laundry, lots of laundry. But we got a majority of things done. Like, it's a huge step, personally. Also, making like sectioning out the garage so I can know where to put things. At the very least, for sorting, I'm going to sort everything out. I have the racks. Hopefully they are as advertised, because now that I'm thinking about it, they look kind of small. Like the boxes they came in look kind of small. But, well, one thing at a time. Either way, I am tired. I am exhausted. But I do want to use this as like momentum to do more. Kind of like you could either become sluggish because like of an injury, or you're just kind of down and don't want to move around. And so then you kind of stay in that sluggish state. I know it's happened to me many times. I've been trying to be more active, not just like working out and exercise, but just in general doing things. Something going on with my dog. My dog is either playing with a cricket or a moth, and it's just funny because he's like trying to like touch it but not step on it. Kind of funny and cute, but poor bug is not going to last long. Anyways, motivation. The want to get up and do something. You don't have to feel down to not do it. Like for some reason, your body just gets sluggish. Cleaning this garage every day for like 5 days got me tired, but also moving. So now that I had my 2 days off on the weekend to sleep it off, I don't feel like it's hard to get up and actually do something. Like there was, oh yeah, that's right. There was something I heard or saw this weekend on YouTube, of course. The person was talking about how people usually say, listen to your body when it's tired or injured. I'm trying to collect my thoughts here. Listen to your body when it's tired or injured. If you feel tired, don't over push yourself because that's when you're going to get injured. And if you are injured, oh, these are little tiny things that I want to paint. Anyways, but nobody really listens or no one talks about listening to your body when it wants to keep going. they were apparently getting ready for a marathon or something, and whatever training device they had was like, go at this speed. And they were, but they felt like they could do more. Not something they've ever done before. And so instead of listening to whatever training device they had, they decided to just go for it. Their body was telling them that, for that day, for that moment, they were Superman. And they went for it. They ran faster. My dog is still fighting with the moth. It is cute. And they did. They ran faster than they have ever run before. They did not get injured. It just felt great. So sometimes your body is telling you that you could push past whatever barrier either life or your brain has set up for you. And that's kind of how I feel now. Yes, I was exhausted Friday. I was exhausted Saturday. Sunday, coffee was nice. I wasn't as exhausted yesterday. And today I don't feel as exhausted either. So instead of putting up barriers saying, oh, it was a long week last week, let me rest extra, I'm going to get up extra. And that's what I want to use this as. I'm not going to go back into the garage because I need a break from the garage. I'm tired of that place. But I'm also going to use this movement that I had as a motivation to just, keep going. There's an up, or not an uphill, a steady flow in my movement. So let's just keep moving. There's momentum. Let's go with the momentum. Now, did I sleep 12 plus hours on Saturday? Oh, I did. I most definitely did. After I threw all the trash, I woke up early Saturday. And I took all the trash to the dumps. I swear I know more words. Then once that was done, I went back to sleep. I think I took a nap, a 3-hour nap, around noon. So, and then I fell asleep for like the full 8 hours after that 3-hour nap. So rested when I needed it, but now that I'm done resting, let's keep going. Let's move this forward trajectory. Dogs are loud and annoying. Anyways. Ooh, and I'm going to go back to, today's Monday. I'm just going to clean the house one day. Tuesday is gardening. Wednesday will probably be a me day. My nails are definitely in need of some love. This garage situation really did a number on my hands. I have a bunch of gift bags from birthdays and Christmases that I tend to keep, especially when they look nice and I can reuse them. I've decided that they are trash bags for this garage cleanup. And you can see the truck there. It's slowly getting filled up. And in boxes, space has moved to behind the table. The table had to be shifted to make space back there. There's just like a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's like, okay, I know what that is. It needs to stay in there. I tried my best to keep long videos on my phone. Oh, look, here's the FedEx dropping off the boxes for the shelves for the garage. I didn't know FedEx dropped off for Amazon, but whatever. I don't care. They're here. That's all I care about. I have so many of those little tiny planters. And I didn't throw them all away because I need them so I could work on the garden tomorrow. After that, I'm just going to keep the really good ones and the pretty ones that I could use around the pool area. But like those ones that I kept, I could just throw them away in the regular trash. Like they're not that big. But I did throw away a bunch this weekend. Okay, my brain just trying to kickstart and pick another section to dig through. I wasn't really watching while I was talking. Okay, so I got more. I think that one got emptied out. Oh, yeah, I was trying to finalize clean, like, okay, throw everything in the truck, but then I remember there were still a bunch of boxes behind the camera that were not dug through. Like, my brain is, like, trying to shut down already. But there's still more to do. And even after this, I go through the shed. I'm, like, reading everything. So once I feel like I'm done with the garage, I do go through the shed. And that's where the truck really fills up. I'm just slowly wasting time here. Oh, the street sweeper came on the opposite side. And I knew eventually they were going to come and get my side. And since my car was out there, I wanted to move it out of the way and have a clean street.
So this is where we're at. This whole area, I wonder if my camera's dirty. Give me a second. Okay. This whole area has been sorted-ish. Everything is now either back here, and that whole section, where is it? This walkway, and back that way. Give me 1 second.
Pickup line, it's 2:15 p.m.
Snooze that. Turn this off. Okay. It's all back here. These are the racks that I'm going to be putting up to sort everything. This has now been cleared. That box there is all trash. And everything in here is all trash. That's it. And the shed was cleared out. I didn't think I was going to fill up this truck and it was going to be ridiculous for me to take it over there. But then I started working on the shed. That's from the shed. That's from the shed. That's from the shed. This box is from the shed. So the shed really filled up the truck, which is good because we'll have space to put shed stuff away versus just trash. We cleaned up. That's the You know, it's actual trash. Alright. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Yay cleaning. Woohoo. Today's Friday. So I might put this video up today, but who knows? Maybe Saturday, maybe Monday. No, I'm not going to make you wait till Monday. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.